electric night. So we're going to take apart everything, lighting ends of it, right? Have a mountain of lights, and this is another thing to take apart. This here is GEWIS GYs. So I'm going to try and take this apart anyway. I don't know what's in it, but I see a screw. Nice open like so. And a clip on it here, and here, and here we have a glass. So we take off this glass. Glass anyway, guys. Put that away safely. Bit of rubber. The bulb, I don't do anything with the bulbs. It's gone anyway, that one. But I don't do anything with the bulb because it's just, don't mess with them, that's it. Simple as that. So, see what's going on in here, should the main thing in it. As you can see, I didn't take apart these before. This way, everything is just trial and error with me. Should be a capacitor, or not capacitor, a transformer in it. Has to be a transformer in this. See a couple of old shock blocks here. Plastic. Transformer. Capacitors below on the bottom. So this, I don't know whether it's aluminium or it's shred. Let's see when we take it out. Aluminium. Bit of wire here. Oh, this is busted over it and I didn't do it. So that there is not brass. I've done them umpteen times. Shred. Where's this wire for this capacitor? Take cut off it anyway to be on the safe side. This is something like the one I've taken apart last night. It'll be a big one actually. Same items are in it, so I just cut all these parts out of this, and I won't take apart them because I've done it yesterday, even the very same one on the video on my channel. So, same type, same system. Where's my screw gun? Same system. Down here we get our nice transformer. Get down into it. You have your transformer and you have your capacitors and everything like that here. Okay, I've taken them apart. That's solid copper too. So nice heavy. So as I said, I'm just breaking down stuff to get out as much stuff out of the way as I can, because it's just places riddled in there's riddled in plastic, the shed. Plastic, like on everything, I'm saying, plastic on everything to take part. So I just have to get rid of it. Oh, them screws. There's steel at the side of them. I'll give a look and see if it will come out. If it doesn't come out, it doesn't come out. But maybe a bit of steel in it. Yeah, it's heavy, and yeah, stainless steel, big chunk of stainless steel, guys. So adds up, doesn't it? Stainless steel, stainless steel. Multiply by 2. Goes to show my good screwdriver broken, which I have to replace them. They're, you know, not the best of a screwdriver, I'll give them that. So the fella says my own fault anyway for using or stainless steel. It's my fault for using a small screwdriver when I should have used a big screwdriver. But that's what you'll have when you're just mitering away and you pick up something wrong. So I don't usually break stuff, but I'm not disappointed over that because I have a new set of screwdrivers ordered. So I was a bit disappointed. All of them are going to be thrown in the shred because they're worn, they're gone. I have them well over I'd say 2 years now at this stage of shredding or scrapping every day of the week. They owe me nothing. They owe me nothing. Guys, these are fluorescent lights. Like, these are savage. Like, you're talking about 2 here copper ballasts, big ballasts in these. So I'm saying, like, yeah, big ballasts. So all them I'll take off and make room in the shed. That's makes the stuff like this, takes up space. As I said, it's a electric night tonight. Everything's everything is lights tonight. Lights. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put out these wires down along here. Break off this. These are all brassy goodness in them. Down along here. If you want to see how the ballasts are taken apart, guys, I have videos on my channel. I've been taking apart ballasts. Ballasts, good money in the ballast, guys. Yeah, I have them on my channel. I have them on my shorts. Yeah, like, but there we got. I have in all, I reckon I have about 10-12 fluorescents like that. So they're all dirty brass in these. Slide it down along. This one goes into the shred pile. Oh, these are really old. All the wires are burnt out, and I don't see it, and it's really rubbish wire. But as you can see how easy it is to take off stuff. And, do you know what I mean? Just to take apart stuff at the end of the day, guys. It's just, look at that. Nice heavy ballasts, guys. Good copper. Good copper in them now. So, do you know what I mean? It's all about taking everything out. So, guys, it's just them ballasts to sell in my yard for about 60 cents a kilo today. 60 cents a kilo, that's a kilo. But to break that down, I get way more than 60 cents in copper. If you look at on the channel, you'll see it. And I will be doing more next week, as I have a bucket of them to do. A big bucket of them. But when you're taking apart ballasts, guys, always wear your PPEs. Wear your PPEs. Look at that. big sheet of shred. And that's the way it is. Take apart stuff like that. So take off that. Then we have here, more here brass. And these here as well, brass, nuggets of brass. You open them up like so. You have brass, you have copper, you have bits and pieces of everything in them. See, in here, I might scrap all that. And here, same again. Here where the starters are. Same again. For anyone who wants to know, that's what's inside the starter. Little spring and a light. That's all that's inside the starter. Now you will have another little bit of brassy goodness there as well on that, so I might scrap that as well. End of the day, might scrap. So there's a fair bit of wires we had in, but it's all low grade. Not low grade, but you get singles for it. My yard give me singles for that. Like so, look. But all that wire now is real old wire, look. And there's 2 more lumps of copper ballasts to be had for the system. I can be surprised the way that happens. One sec, guys, I just have to turn off that light there in the backyard. It's shining on top of me. I'm back. Now it was just shining in the eyes as I was doing the video there. So as you can see, don't know if anything in this on and off switch might be all broken. Let's see what's in it. I won't know what's in it. You're going to get this ready for screws. Little bean can for all the screws, plastic, or not plastic, screws and bits of anything like this. Small stuff, they'll all stand in that lovely. Put the screws in there. You can see a bit of brass actually on this, so that's a bonus and a half. To have a bit of brassy here, brassy goodness here. So off with you. It might be hard enough to get off, but I will horse it out in some way. Okay. I'll get that, don't worry. Issue with a hammer or something like that. In here we should have some on and off switches. Might be a bit of more brass in here. Small little flathead screwdriver going there now, and not flat, but Phillips. As I said, like, there's no head on them Phillips. They're gone. They're gone already off it. Very, very bad. So as soon as the new set come, they're going straight to the scrapyard. Into the shred pile they go. So there's 2 little screws in this. Here and here and here and here. So in here we have a little housing which will contain all brass and everything in there. Let's see if we give it a shot open if I'm able. So in here we have probably steel, but we'll take them out. Let's see, you won't know what they are, so you take them out. Simple as that. And if they're steel, they're steel. Yeah, they're shred. So take out that one as well. A bit of shred. As I only I might scrap everything, guys. I only throw plastic. You understand me? Plastic is all I throw out. So down here, this nut here is held in with steel, and that's why it's not coming out, because it's completely rusted. So I'm trying to cut it out with this. It's just side cut. It's handier to get it out of the side cutters. So there's out. It's plastic, stick, and here you have your brassy goodness. So we'll try and get it off it now, if I'm able. Put it onto the vise. Now, hopefully it should open up. So welded to it. Guys, thanks for coming in tonight. I see a couple of you there on it, so I'll give a gander in a few minutes, guys. But as I am live, I don't really look at who's on or anything like that. I just take stuff apart so much. What I do is, when I'm out in the shoot, I have to get, if I'm out here for 2 hours, I have to do hard 2 hours work. To be honest with you guys, it's like a gym. It's like a gym out here. It's just, you have to mow and stuff out, and that's the way it is with me. I just have to, because I don't take every minute of the day out here. I have other stuff to do, like, so here's steel, and here's this bit of brass I have to get off. Here is brass, and this one here might be brass. Where is my file down here? I need to check everything with a file. Oh, that is brass, guys. Look at that. Fine nugget of brass. Heavy brass. Another one for the brass pile. So it goes to show, guys, like, it adds up big time. Now, do you want to see what's in this? It's probably all steel again, as I said. But I'll see if I can open it. If I can open it, we'll open it. Simple as that. Well, there's no saying if I can open it. I'll open everything. It's just I don't want to be using a hammer with you there now at this hour of the night. But I will open every single thing. There's not one thing I don't open. I only throw plastic, nothing else. So that's the way it is with me, guys. It's interesting to see what's in it, you know. You don't want to get the screwdriver buried in the hand either. So give us a second. Give us a second and we'll have a gander at it. Spring anyway here. Springs by 2. And what else have we got? I often wonder what's inside these anyway myself, and I've never done one of these before, but I wonder. You wonder how? I wonder how. All these old apparatus and all that, guys, like all these switches, on and off switches, the idea of all the screws in them and this and everything, it's the way you won't fix it. It's the way you go out and buy a new one, if you understand me. You buy a whole new switch. You don't mess around with the switches anymore. Thing of the past, you know. That's why I get so much electronic stuff. As you can see, I'm going in and in and in and in and in. Layers after layers after layers. And we're in there, and I can see what you can see now. Look at the size of the brass in there, and there's silver contacts on that. Look at that. Nice brass in there, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there for the taking. It's there for the taking. So how am I going to get you out? Another. All them screws are going down into the system here. So something moved. Yes, look at that, guys. Look at that for silver. Huh? Nice silver there now to be had. So that goes into some micro scrapping into it. And all this here then. Obviously on this end you'll have silver as well, because where them 6 pieces of silver goes down, there's 6 more pieces of silver to meet it inside. Okay, see them? So all them bits of silver in there, I'll have to get out of it. So that won't be either today or tomorrow, as the fella says, because I do doesn't want to come out, like, as you can see, but I'd hit that with a hammer. It's just in the shell. Look, just for all the micro scrapping, guys. So all that there will be all micro scrapped completely. Right, so leave that for today. I'll do micro scrapping tomorrow. I do micro scrap Saturdays, but tomorrow I haven't got a full day to spare scrapping. So tonight I said I need to get out and get stuff out of the way. I have too much plastic, too much stuff to get rid of, guys. So I'm going to do is go down into boxes, guys. This is a on and off switch, like the immersion switch for all the world. So there has to be brass in this as well, okay? And I did charge up this drill before I came out. Here is definitely brass. Little brass nuggets. Has to be brass. So I have 2 brass, hopefully, yeah. Yep, 2 brass nuggets. Do you know what I mean? So, and then we have this here is shred. Sundays. And this here is shred. And in this shred is nothing. Sometimes I get this brass in here and ends at both ends. I take them out myself. Usually I just put in a screwdriver and give it a little poke around, like so. You have the brass there. Same again. Screwdriver, little poke around, and there's your brass nuggets again. One just fell on the ground, but it's in the plastic thing down the ground there. See it? I'll get that in my own time. So let's get into this here. Flathead screwdriver. Here, if there's any real small flatheads, I'm going to have to get another screwdriver out of the box, because I broke the other one on my first taking apart something tonight. I broke that screwdriver. Try out everything. There's the other one. There's the other. It's brass. Shred. That's why I keep the shred bucket in front of me. I throw it, you know, throw everything into the shred, and you won't mix it all up. Yeah, be careful with these two, because these old yolks fly. They fly. Looks welded to it. Hang on, I think I see another screw down here. You see that, the way the electric drill. I use the normal screwdriver. Normal electric drill rips it out. The heads are gone on these. The heads are completely gone on them. I use them so much, guys. So much. Now look at this. Look at that. Look. Springs here. Heating element and a spring. Them springs could be shred. Yeah, shred them in there. It's a shred pile. Bit of plastic. And then you have plastic, and you have all this copper, brass, silver. Look at the silver there, guys. Look at that. Look, silver. silver and brass and copper on that one. See that? Look, whole handful of it. Just out of that little switch. And everyone, guys, are throwing that stuff out, guys. Throwing it out. You wouldn't believe it. Like, I've been in the scrapyard this week, guys. And a person came in with scrap. And the scrap wasn't even sorted in the car. So I went over, had a chat with him. And I asked him what had he got. And he said he had copper wire. And I said, what type have you? And he said, that's just all mixed. So I said to him, sure, give us a look and we'll see. So I moved across some of it and unmixed it and done this and that and the other thing for him. And he made about an extra, I'd say an extra €25 by me changing around for him. Because we can help one another out, you know. Because I've seen people going in there into the scrapyard with stuff, and I'm not calling you the best of stuff, like, you know, this here. Just don't know how to sort it, guys. So, go on to a scrapper's channel. I don't mind whose you want to. Go on to a scrapper's channel and talk to them. They'll explain. If you don't know how to sort out your copper, we're here to help everyone, guys. We're here to help every person going. And the scrapping community is probably the best community out there. I'll tell you that now. This Phillips is for something like one of them, for instance, I took apart, something like that. So here you have a bit of copper wire on it, cut it off, and that's ferrite. So if that's ferrite, it went to the shred pile. Okay. So as I say, all this old plastic and that, I want to get rid of it. Plastic. There's tons of it now, tons of it. So I'm surprised the way it adds up, guys, and it's in the way in the shed. In the way. There'll be a little board in this always. And you'll have IC chips, you'll have a bit of gold. Phillips is a good brand. Never knock Phillips. Good brand. There's IC chips here. Here's copper. 5, 6, 7 coppers. Here MOSFETs, there's copper again. Blue M&Ms here. Blue MOSFET. Red ones as well. The back you have IC chips. Here, IC chip by 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 MOSFETs on that. And like, it's a nice board, really scrapped out, guys. Nice board. Look at that. So that's, to me, is low grade board, but my yard will not take them boards off me for love nor money. Now, this here's a lamp, is rusted out of it. Don't know what's in it, don't know nothing about it. I'm looking at it to see how to go about it. Looking at it as all I am to see how to go about it. So we have screws at the back of it, tiny screws. But I love taking apart lamps. I love taking apart electrical stuff, guys. Like, it's deadly. Oh man, deadly it is. So, and again, guys, thanks for coming in. Much appreciated. I like doing lives, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of showing people what to get out of stuff. Just to, like, if I'm doing it, I want to be live to show you. Come in. It's all about helping one another. Then when you pick up a yoke and you see it, oh, Patrick Williams, 4613. He had one of them in his life, and it was rubbish. There was nothing in it. Like, that's aluminium. Like, you'd know then, there was nothing in it. It was really rubbish. It was kosher in plastic, I'd say. Is it plastic? It's heat resistant, that's all it is, yeah. Plastic. Get it out there. Yeah, that's how you find out about stuff, guys. I'll help you out. And thanks for coming over to my channel. Now, there's 2 springs into the shred pile. And then we go down further into this, take off these screws here, take off this here. like people are probably saying like some of this stuff you could sell, like you cannot sell electrical stuff because all this is given by electrician, and electrician knows if it's working or it's not working. He doesn't change stuff just for the sport. It's broken, and it's tried and it's tricked and everything like that. So at the end of the day, it's rubbish, and I don't mind because it's mine. Brass and that. That's what I do. Is I the brass. I go further and further into everything, guys, and I take out everything. Shred, and you have a power box in this very light power box. Light power box. So take the screws out anyway and see what's in it. Some screws in electrical stuff, maybe these, and the stainless steel, they're shred, and the stainless steel. So you have a little power box here, 2 screws with plastic, and then you have these clips here which come out, cut off. That can go into the household cable. That's just electrical, so it's thick copper. There's a single in the back of me. Take out this here. And these here. These chop blocks. These can be reused. Them ones, they're the pushy down ones. You know, they can be reused. Plastic. This little box, little power box in it. As you can see, I'm trying to, as I do be moving around the table, I pick up little screws and stuff like that as well. I just say moving, like stuff. So, bit of plastic again, and you have more plastic, and you have more good copper MOSFET here, little blue M&Ms, dirty brass here. Oh, that's all from microscrapping, guys. An IC chip here. Do you know what I mean? Every single thing is microscrap for me. Look at that board. And you know, they add up, guys. Them boards add up big time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, is this the same type or is it not? No. This is Phillips again. Springs off, right? As I always scrap out here, guys. I just can't specify it enough. I take apart everything. So this stuff is left out in the wet weather since last December. Last December is left out since. So everything in this is wet. You know, you just couldn't plug it in. As simple as that. You plug it in, you probably say first to the house, or whatever you plug it into. It's just Phillips again. I worked for Phillips before, years ago. Cannot say anything about Phillips. Phillips is good light. That's all I'd say. Look at this, LED. So that's plastic. Screws here. And they are Torx. So we should have a Torx screwdriver in this bunch of stuff here. And to get the screws straight away into my box. And as you can see, the table is full to the heels. If I show you to the left there, it's full to the heels of plastic. And I have to sort all that out, plastic and rubbish. But guys, you do it in a few minutes. You would do it in a few minutes. Do you know what I mean? Like, just to throw the plastic into a box and bring it to the recycle bank. And I can bring that to the recycling bank, guys, for free. It's just a LED bulb, which they do say they contain a bit of gold, but I don't know. That's why I'm not throwing it out. See all the water here now, what I'm on about. Full of water. But you know, that's what I'm saying about you could not plug in anything like that, guys. here is interesting, whatever it is. A bit of stainless steel, I would think. Or is it even stainless steel? Hey, it isn't. That is aluminium. That is aluminium. Yeah. Guys, that is heavy, heavy aluminium. It's painted on the outside. Inside is aluminium. So, nice aluminium to be got, guys, out of that. So, a few little old screws again into it. And as you can see, this board is solid burnt out. So you have this board here. Put it there. Here, a bit of wire with a tiny bit of brassy goodness on it. Cut off these bits of wire. Cut off this wire here. And there you are again. You have MOSFET, copper, couple of chips here, there's copper in this one here. Poor enough old board, but look at, I'll be tearing it down anyway, so what's the difference? So just push out these chock blocks as well, they can go to dirty brass. Bit of wire here into the wire bucket behind me. That's what I'm saying about, like, your shed will fill up with a lot of rubbish, guys, if you don't get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of rubbish, like. That's why I always do all the lights together. Do all the lights together. Everyone. There's more chock blocks. So even that bit of wire off of that. It's better in your pocket than copper is worth more money than dirty brass by far. So there's more plastic. So take a look at it here, guys, the way I'm going and stuff. And look at guys, these are ballasts. To be electronic ballasts, to be not much in them, but you can get stuff out of them. So to sell them as shred, I find sometimes you could be better off to sell them as shred. But I'm going to open one and I'm going to show you what's in one, just in case you don't know what's in one. And you would be careful opening them because they'll rip the hands off you. They're very sharp. So they come here with a bit of shred, obviously, and then you have a bit of plastic on it. And I've done another video on this. I have done a video on this stuff, and I have a breakdown on the channel of this as well, of what I got out one of. So, but yeah, just let's be back, guys. So, just get it over. That's it. Bit of plastic, more shred. So this is more winter scrapping with me with this. Here you have your brass. Here you have your copper here, and this is heavy copper. You have an IC chip here hiding behind here which contains gold. Copper here, and brass here. On the back, these here are copper. They're like MOSFETs for all the world. They'll be all taken off as well, but they are exactly what's in a ballast, in the electrical ballast. Okay, so it's there to be taken apart too, guys. They're there. All of them are to be taken apart. What else have I got here? This is our normal switch for the immersion, on and off switch for the immersion. 2 plugs. Take it apart again. Obviously it's a lot of rust this now. This is the old type, so it's messing around there with flatheads. But this one is side ones are Phillips, but it's the ones that screw back out the wires, and that are flatheads. So what else is holding you on? Bang, 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 bang. So I'd like to thank you all for coming in tonight, guys, and watching Hot and Ash. like, as you can see, it's electrical. Right. And you can see like what's going on here. Look at this. A big house. A house of stuff, guys. So plastic. Well, it's not plastic. It's the same as in what you cook with in the oven. Ceramic. That's what that is. Ceramic. So here you have bits of brass. Here. Brass. Here you have a bit of copper and brass. So all that comes off. Copper. Bits of brass. More copper here. And copper's going up in price, guys, today. It's going up and up and up and up it's going. So the main thing, guys, that copper's just traveling. Keep your copper today. It goes up as you get, make a few pound on it, guys. Don't give it away for nothing. And I know you're not giving it away for nothing, but make money on it, guys. Store it, store it, store it. That's what I do. So here you have your brass screws are not brass because they're dirty, they're rust on them. So you have, throw that out, copper, brass, nice brass, copper, brass over here. Take out all these screws here, spring, and on the bottom of the spring here you have copper. See the way the copper has to be in the part where you push in with your hands, the way you won't get electrocuted. I mean, copper, boy, you can't beat it. Guys, the human body cannot survive without copper. Cannot survive without copper. So if the world runs out of copper, guys, there's no humans. Would you believe that? The human body cannot survive without copper. So as you can see, what I'm up here now, getting down into this, and then there's a bit of brassy goodness hit here. Now, see that? I'm going to put brass kit. So I'd have to get that screw over it. I'll leave that for micro scrapping because it's welded into it. There's another one hiding here in the corner here. You can see the wire coming out of it. And take that over too. See it hiding in under the plastic here, it is. Yeah. Nice brass. One of these screws solid, you know, I just have to use the vise, that's all on it. So here, this is a lot going on here. You have here, you have copper, 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 copper. You have M&Ms. You have this switching behind here, some small bits of IC chips for the gold. Copper. Guys, all that is all bits of copper, cut-offs. Bits of copper. Like there's some way from that. It's all cut-offs copper. Like that's the way it really is. I'm cutting off all the copper. This is the 3-pin plugs that I do. Some weight in that. Well over 4 kilo. Now to sell that to scrapyard today is worth €16. Melt it down and sell it on Etsy. You'll probably get €20 a kilo for it. Do you know, you can make a few pound extra, guys, which go different ways about stuff. Do you know, it's not about just bringing it to the scrapyard. You go other ways, melt it down. Melt it down. So there's a nice bit of wire out of that. So in here then we have something sealed there, so we leave that on it. Take off this part here. Copper, plastic, and here you have more silver on both sides here, plus you have your bits and pieces of M&Ms here. They all contain precious metals, guys. Okay, so that one there to be carried on to make it further down the road. This is the household one, on and off switch household. Nice stuff they had in these two, guys. So now just have to get in and get it out. Get in and get it out. Where is my packet? Now that should lift it out. See, there's a little barrier that goes over the top of it, a steel barrier, like so. All along here, all along here. And that there is copper. This is shred. Now, it should come up now. Now, just turn it upside down, get every single thing out. So again, you have loads of silver in this as well. A bit of brass, which you can use that screwdriver that I broke at the start for taking out them now, and they work perfect on it. You always break something, then you make something else out of it. So you have brass here, shred, and there's another little bit going on here. Plastic, kind of porcelain for all the world, they call that porcelain for all the world. So plastic here, and then you have a mountain of copper and some brass ends on it. These ones here are shred. These ones here are shred. The screws might be brass. Yeah, screws are brass, but the other parts are shred. Here you have all these lumps of copper. Some silver on the ends of them has to be all taken off it. So here you have your silver buttons. All them, guys, nest of stuff. So easy, guys, to take this stuff, take stuff apart. I love taking apart electrical stuff. I love it. This is the steel one, which you can see got burnt out. Same again, different type. Different how to take apart this one again, like. prise it up. Prise it up all the way. We have a bit of copper. And guys, copper number 2 at the moment is about 610. 610 a kilo. And it's gone up today, so I don't know what price it is now, but it was 610 a kilo, and bear brush is 710. Bear brushes, I have some here somewhere. This one here is bear brush copper, like that there, like this. Good quarter of a kilo in that. You're talking about €1.50 or €2 for that stripped, just that. You know what I'm saying, like, guys? It's just, I'll be stripping now all next week because the copper has gone up, so I'm going stripping copper. And that's the way it is with me, is when I see something going up, I dive on it, dive in a wagon. And that's why I'm making room by getting rid of all this plastic stuff. That's the way I do everything, guys. Everything and anything I take apart. You name it, I take it apart. And if you ever want anything took apart that you do want to take apart, I'll do it for you. As in, I'll get one and I'll do it for you if I'm able. If I'm able to get it, I'll have no problem taking it apart. No problem whatsoever, guys. So this here is steel, which is being held in by a small little bit of brass. Left and right, your live, your neutral, and your earth wires goes in here in the top, and that sends your power to your outlets. As you can see, this is the hardest part to get off, this is the steel. And then when you get that off, it should lift off. As you can see, everything in this is burnt. But it doesn't make a difference because copper and brass is still good. So look at that. Another house stuff. And every one of these are different. Do you know what I mean? Every one of them are different. The older, the better. That's with everything, guys. Gold, everything. So, nothing left. Plastic. Touch up this lad. She's stickable, so she's shredded. Leave that plastic on it. You know what I mean? Leave it on it. There's a few pound extra for yourselves. Here then we have more silver. Silver here again. Silver. Look at that. Another big bunch of stuff. See? Guys, it's so easy to do stuff. So, all my silvers, as you can see, is I have my silvers here. These are LED lights. I keep these because these contain gold. On one end of them, you see the gold here. If you look closely, right end here, there's gold. Okay, so I keep them. But this is my silver. All of them are all them silver contacts, as you can see. Every one of them, these ones, all silver contacts. Off of every one of them ends I have there. They add up big time, guys. These are the same. These ones here, the switches off of all them tactile switches off of tactile switches. Every button there has silver. Okay, tactile switch, guys, is a switch where you push on and off little, you know, like your televisions and stuff like that. Little tactile switches. Every one of them contains a dot of silver. Okay, so that's the way it is, guys. So this here is a big capacitor. Now I will not touch that. She's dead, but heavy. Throw it into the shred pile. Throw it into the shred pile. Simple as that. This is another one of these lights, LED lights. Take off this. You've done them already. Just stay going at them, take them apart. fast. The fella says you can take part of stuff. This is what you want. This was a promising part actually, this one was and I done this plastic. When I done it, I didn't realise it was actually aluminium. So screws here, take out these screws. Well burnt over the LED lights. Well burnt over. Down here we go. This little one here. And we have a tiny nugget of brass on that as well. So get that over it. And then you have clean alley. Whole shot of it. Clean aluminium. Cut out a tiny bit of brass here. A little bit of paper for heat resistant paper, which I'd say would be Teflon or something like that. That would be. It's like when you see a vacuum packer for all the world for sealing food, same type stuff, Teflon. So 5 or 6 pieces of wire there into the wire box behind me, and then we have more board held on with text screws or hexagon. Off with that, burnt out the back of it, and here you have it, more copper. 1-2 bits of copper you have here, M&M's, all that, which are these here. M&M's, precious metals in them, guys. There's a bit of brass there with a silver button on it. But yeah, there are precious metals, guys. All them precious metals. Silver, platinum, palladium, whatever is in them. Just stuff in every one of them. So I have a lot of them. I'm scrapping for years. So a little box, plastic, you look at tanks, done. Another one bites the dust. So we go down a little bit here. Here's the likes of batteries now and all that. All them batteries here. There's I don't touch these. I micro scrap them. They're cadmium batteries. Cadmium in them, so I don't touch them batteries. Them batteries now, do not touch them. They're not for me. So here you are again. Look at that. Came that way. 2 big nuggets of basil or ballasts. So cut it off. Simple as that. And you have more copper. So nice copper in them ballasts, guys. And they're always copper. They're never aluminium. Look at that. Them ballasts add up big time, guys. You're really talking about a kilo there now. You know what I mean? So cut them off. Get rid of them. Simple as that. Just shred the top of that, shred, bottom of that is brass. So into the micro scrapping bin. And the same with this. Micro scrap every single one of them. Get all the bits of copper, bits of brass out. And that's the way it is, guys. You have to stay going at it. Get it all over it. Guys, thanks so much for coming over to the channel tonight. Every last one of you. Thanks for coming over. Because it means a lot to me for you to come over and watch what I'm doing. That's the truth. Like, it's lovely to be able to come out to the shed and just turn on the channel there. And people will watch you and watch what you're doing and break down stuff. That's all I do, is break down stuff, guys. Keep it done, keep it done, keep on top of it. Keep on top of it, that's all you can do. And there's another bunch of wire. And that was €3 a kilo a long time ago. It's gone down now. That's bare singles in copper. Alright, I'm going to get it down here now in this little lucky bag, as the fella says. So here again we have another one of these. So seriously, I'll take it out with. 3 screws out of it. And then you have your interior, your cash already. Look at that. Look at that for silver, buttons, brass, copper. Look at that. Do you know what I mean, guys? It's there we had all the time. There's all silver buttons gone in there. This here is brass and copper. So off with your copper. Copper. And this here is a bit of brass. Check the screw. Yep, pure brass nugget. Brass adds up big time, guys. Big time. Copper and brass. Tiny bit there, I'll take it off. No, that's okay for shred. That extra bit on it for weight. That's 2 springs, 2 screws here, another one here. Guys, you can pick up stuff like this off your electrician. Do you know what I mean? Ask around and see can you pick it up off him. Okay? Ask around. Simple as that. 2 bits of copper. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not everyone to give it to you, and some people are so sound. I mean that. They're sound out. Do you know what I mean? They give it to you, they give it to you. I got an awful lot of stuff off at Rossmore Hall Appliance Repairs, Carlo Kilkenny. Very good person. Very good. Nice man. See that now, you have all that. Copper, brass, silver buttons. Do you know, it's all there, guys. Look at that. A whole handful of stuff. Just so that little small looking. Oh, that'll be all microscrapped down further. All that brass, silver, copper, aluminium. You know what I mean? Oh dear. Same here, all that. All microscrapped for silver, copper. I mean, everything's in that. And that's the way it is, guys. I just break down. Guys, let's go into this LED light here. If I can get into it, just a big one. I'm not saying there's anything in it, as in it's light. The back usually there's a clip here. Just push in. Something fell there now. It's a bit of shred, I think. I don't want to lose any of my tools off the ground. On the ground, I mean. So I'm going to show you what I'm trying to do here is open this. So, like so. Just to get stuff out here, I'm breaking this out as well. So, what's this? Plastic, is it? Yeah. I'm saying, like, look at that amount of rubbish that's holding up in the shed on me. And it's only plastic. Inside that then you have this ballast I took apart already. All along here, take off all that there. Just leave it there for you to show you. Screws out of it. And that's the way it is, guys. You have to get in, get it out of it. That's that. The amount of rubbish this has. Not rubbish, but the amount of space this held up in the shed. You know what I mean? Just by getting your bits of seed off and stuff like that off of them. I mean, so ballast is copper wire and bits of brass. You could actually use that if you wanted to too in the shed. You could put LED lights onto it yourself, like as a stick on LED lights onto it, and they'd keep all of it in the box, which would show off with a very nice bit of light for you in the shed. So all these brass now on the end of these dirty brass. Dirty brass has no wire for dirty brass, but I take out that, take all the copper over. All that we all done over the winter, or the winter shed as well. A bit warmer than this one. So, more wire, more wire. Hard to see the wire with your gloves. Brass here, here brass, and there's another one, bites the dust. So what I get off of that is another one. Do you know what I'm saying? Another one. So we go into this again. For people that didn't see this, what's inside this, I'm going to show you now. So down here, lift up this column on it. Like so, as you can see, it's full of water, full of wet. Shred. Pull out this, like this. Shred. Plastic. And there you are, look. Copper. MOSFETs, which is copper. Here's some precious metals in these here. MOSFETs here. Copper here, brass here, and a nice IC chip on the back. Like there's an awful lot, and that, guys. That's all for microscrap, and I'd microscrap all that, every bit of that I'd microscrap. Okay, so that's just the way it is with me, guys. Is I throws out nothing. All my plastic is scrapped out. Everything is done. This is what this is the way these bulbs. This is the way these bulbs come. So you have your light here, your batteries here, your cadmium batteries here. So what I do with them is just cut off the cable tie, disconnect the wire, and there you are, fully covered. There's chargeable batteries, 4.8 volts. Simple as that. That's all they are. So that battery will be put away safely when I'm finished. And here we have push off this here, push off this here. So as I say, like when you have a lot of these out yoke in the shed, you take up a lot of space for what's in, like, because I think what now is a board. Do you know what I mean? So you have more brass here, copper, IC chips, 1, 2, MOSFETs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another IC chip, 3 or 4 IC chips and that, MOSFETs. Then you have your gold here in the corner here. This here is copper. So there's an awful lot to be had in them, guys. Okay, like you get them thrown out all over the place, guys. All over the place you get them thrown out. All over the place you get them. Do you know what I mean? So as I have here is all these LED lights. Like for people only after coming in. Not everyone's always on your light all night, guys. For people after coming in. Let's take this one apart for you. Now, as you can see, I'm on a balance and rotation here now at the moment. So everything is a balance with me now at the moment because I'm full to the heels here. My bench is full to the heels. I started before I turned on the live, taking apart stuff. So look at, we'll stay more on that anyway because I need to get stuff out of here. So this here is a chalk block, which is brass, dirty brass at the moment, so I have to get a way of cleaning that brass out of it. This is a brass screw, so into the brass you go, and you have another little bit of wire here, which is household cable. Then we take off these. Household cable, guys, is about 170 kilo as well. It's going up in price. Throw them in shred. They're what you call it? They're capacitors. So as you can see, guys, the way I motor through stuff, just take it off. You know what I mean? Like, these are nice copper in these now. I have a massive bucket of these to take apart. Massive bucket to take apart, guys. Like, you're talking about maybe 10 kilo of these to take apart. Ballasts is more, I'd say. It seems to be more. But I will be taking apart, next week I'll do a video of ballasts on my, it won't be live now, it'll be a video of ballasts. But these are savage copper in these, guys, but you need your PPEs on you when you're doing it because there's a lot of dust in them, a lot of white dust, and just wear the PPEs. And who doesn't have PPEs at this stage? Because we did have COVID, like, so double up with a mask and do what you want, but end of the day, guys, use the PPEs, use your glasses, use everything. Got the brass. Yeah, everyone has COVID masks. Still in the house, and everyone has gloves. But I have anyway. And you have a dog, guys, I know gloves too, you know. For washing dogs and stuff like that, like. Dogs and cats. But go to screws. Shred is €15. 15 cents a kilo for shred. At the moment it was 20 cents about 3 or 4 months ago, 20 cents a kilo. Now it's 15 cents a kilo, which, so what, guys, I use shred for diesel money when I'm going to the scrapyard. I bring a bit of shred with me and that pays for the diesel to go to the scrapyard. Okay, that's the way I do it. There's another ballast. Look at that. Them 2 ballasts, guys, are well over a kilo. Again, I get the copper out of that now, and you see that. I'll do a video during the week for you. It'll be on my channel. It won't be live. It'll be on my channel. I'll do a video on ballasts during the week, guys, if you want to look it up. Here's the cable now. As you can see, I have all this to make a scrap. I'll be doing some tomorrow. I won't be doing it all. I usually do it about 8 hours when I make scrapping. All depends. stay going at it. I get a seat, sit down, do it. That's it. Or a load of copper. Do you know what I mean? So that's the way I do everything, guys. It's just ballasts after ballasts after ballasts. They add big time. I have another 2 there somewhere. I don't worry about them. Wherever I put them, I don't know. Here they are. Look at that. Oh, them are ballasts. And they're so easy to take apart. And like they add up big time, guys. Big time, like. And buckets of them. Now that's the truth. So they all add up big time. But that's how we got. It's good, delighted now to have that out of the way. That stuff. That is like a yoke for flare, isn't it? I hold all my batteries in this, which I have a small bit of sand and stuff like that in it. But I hold all my batteries in this, and I cover a lot with tape. They're plus. I'll leave out the black, but I cover the plus with tape. Even the mobile phone batteries, and this one here, cover the red with the tape, leave the black out. Same with all these. Like here, I would not go after this for Dell. I wouldn't go after that for gold. For gold recovery, guys. Like this here. You see people cutting these off for gold recovery. See here? No. Do not do that. I repeat, do not do that. Guys, it's not even a ½ cent in that. Imagine getting a ½ cent for your head blew off. You know what I mean? Like, a ½ cent. Guys, it's not worth it. Give them to someone who knows how to do it. Who knows how to look after stuff. That might fit in there and might not fit in there because I have to get rid of these tomorrow as well. But it's great guys to just get a little box. It's just a compost box but it's steel and have sand in it. Never ever, if it goes on fire, put water on it. Never ever. Okay? And that's all I do, guys. And I leave it there. And when I go into the recycling centre, that comes with me. Tip it into the recycling bin, to the proper places where to go, and that's it. No more about it, guys, and you don't have to worry about it any longer. And that's the way I do all my recycling. So everything's recycled with me, everything. So what else have I got here to take apart for you? Like even the likes of these I take apart. Do you know what I mean? That's the lid of slow cooker. The screw is usually stainless steel and slow cooker. Yeah, see the way I knew that? When you take apart stuff for so long, guys, you don't go find out about stuff. Now, people will be saying, like, you're not going to take that off. I'm going to tip it and see what it is. If it's stainless steel, I am going to take that off. What I do is I get this, and I just give it a little pinch. Sometimes it can be easy to do, and sometimes it can be a bugger to do, right? But I give it a little pinch at the edges. Come on. You see it moving or not? Jokes like this just doesn't want to work when you're on YouTube. Do you ever know that? So I have a little pinch gone into it anyway. It should allow me to get in under it. Now when you hear glass or anything like that, just be careful. Stay away from the glass part of it. One second now, I'm going to show you. What's wrong with it, guys? It's just twirling around on it. glass, stainless steel. Okay, pick up the glass because I'll walk on it after I get it out without doing any damage. It's just I could not get a grip on it. Stainless steel, guys. At the end of the day, and that's another thing recycled. That's the way it is with me. I'm saying, like, I have another couple of them. I will let lights to be done as well. So, do you know what I mean? Another couple of them to be done. Like, when they're here, you might as well do them. Alright. That's the way I look at it. They're here, you might as well do them. As you can see, I haven't got much room here. Everything is in my way tonight. So down along here, take off that, and like, at the end of the day, guys, every ballast I take off is money. As simple as that. Every ballast I take off is money. Made in Italy. Do you know what I mean? You're copper. Every ballast. And I might as well bust these over, guys, because at the end of the day, these are in my way in the shed as well. So if I have 4 of them, if I have in the shed, the other shed I have over 10, 12 of these as well, and I have the other ones, the big plastic ones, and I don't know what's in them. I think there might be a ballast in them too, but I'm not sure. But look at that. So I'm saying, like, it's just so easy, guys, to take them off. Like, you can see, lads, just catching them and throwing them into the shred pile. Like, I will be doing a video, as I said, during the week. I'll do a video of busted ballasts over, guys. And as I said, like, sure, once I'm scrapping stuff in the shed, I might as well have had a live on, actually. Why not play live when you're in the shed? Why not? There's no point out here on your own and no one to talk to. Huh? It's very, very interesting stuff that I'm going to be taking apart, to be honest with you. Just take off all them then as well. All brass, copper, stuff like that in that. So when you see people going to scrap yards and throwing these all out as they are as shred, like, guys, that's not the way to do it. I know people nowadays are stuck. Money is scarce. Money is scarce, guys. That there now is screws and that, brass screws, and people are, money is scarce, guys. Don't quote me on it now. But try and get what you can open. Try and get what you can open, guys. There you are again. I'm actually filling nearly a bucket there tonight on copper alone, like. Nearly a full bucket. More. Or 2 more ballasts. So I mean, like, it's just, you know what? There's one left. It's in my way. It's going to be done. Simple as A, B, C, and D. Just pull it off. Simple as that. So, get your pliers, cut off your wires. Fixtures. Guys, it doesn't take a few minutes to do it. Not a few minutes, that's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes. A few minutes. Take apart one. You get faster at them as you do them. Faster and faster. You know what I mean? Like, you get really fast at stuff. As you do stuff, you get faster. That's the way it is. Get all that singles in there. just guys, have a look over on my channel, on my YouTube channel. There's well over 1,000 videos on it of everything and anything that I've done. And there's some of them back to the waste. There's weights of everything as well, guys. I will be starting to weigh everything now again shortly down the way to see what exactly I'm getting out of it, because I have all my weights on it. Down the way I used to have weights on everything, and I gave it up because the shed got too full of stuff. I couldn't get into the scales, and I couldn't do this and I couldn't do that, but I have plans for it all again to start weighing stuff. It's better for me when I find out what's in stuff. Let's have it. I have it on the book. The book, as the fella says, it's on the book. I weigh everything for myself, and I can just go onto it and I can look and see, oh, flat screen television, this, that, and the other thing, how much copper to get, washing machine, how much copper to get out of that, microwave. Like guys, if you have a microwave, there's all copper transformer, all copper transformers in the microwave, everything copper. You could make out to about €6 to €7 a kilo, or a microwave, by scrapping it out. I mean, €6 to €7 a kilo, or a microwave, sorry, not a kilo. No bother once you have that. I've scrapped, if you go back to my, I have a live there done where I take apart, it's about live, I'd say it's about 5-6 lives back. I took apart a microwave which had double everything in it, guys. Double everything. Double transformers, double what do you call them? Oh, can't think of them. The boys with the dangerous stuff. There's actually copper out of one, out of two of them. That's the copper. But yeah, go. It's just now. And that's it. All them guys are done. Every one of them are done. The space I have behind me already is unreal. Unreal, the space I have. Now, ballasts. Who doesn't like ballasts? Yeah, seriously. Best stuff. Look at that. Here are tonight's ballasts. Look. Big transformer there. If you can see, I have buckets of stuff in the way tonight because I'm not taking apart so much stuff. I'm actually tired. There's not done this to do it. To a dishwasher. But we'll open it up anyway. See what's in it. Yeah, I'm tired, guys. Now to be honest with you, because I should be in bed. I have work tomorrow, and I'm, you'll be tired. But I like to unwind and do stuff in the evening times. See that? There's our mallet. There's the tactile switches which contain silver. See that? See this? Listen. All of them is silver in them. Okay? Tactile switches, guys, they're called. But yeah, these are savage, like. Savage. You'll see a tear down them during the week, guys. Big time. I'll have a tear down them during the week, right? I have a mountain of stuff to do. A lot of plastic to get rid of now as well, but I'll do all that tomorrow. I wouldn't worry about that. Do all that tomorrow. But yeah, guys. Thanks for coming in tonight. Thanks for staying on board and watching what I've done. I have went through a mountain of stuff tonight. A mountain of stuff. Like everything and anything I went through tonight here. I'm tired now at this stage. I'm thirsty too, but I have a drink. Yeah. The way it is, guys, is scrap everything out, guys. I can't just say it enough. Mike scrap everything out as well. Because at the end of the day, guys, you have to get what you can get out of everything. There's no point in giving something for free when you can take it apart yourself. So I have a mountain of here's actually actually these here has lots and lots and lots of silver in them. Them has lots of silver in them. And I'll be doing them. See, my throat has gone hoarse now because I'm tired. That's what happens to me when I get tired and my throat gets hoarse. It's just a little it's another one of them. But I do all them. I have enough done for tonight because I'd stay going and I'd stay going and stay going. Then I said to myself, oh my god, I have only so many hours sleep, and I started going to get a shower and everything yet. And it's, I don't know what time it is because I have no phone on me, but it's now about an hour and a half alive. Thanks so much, guys, for coming into this live tonight. And as you can see, like, all this here has to be micro scratching no further now. You know what I mean? Like, every bit of it. This, all this, like, silver, copper, brass. So I mean, down to the wire. Everything I take out, everything I do. So I'm saying, like, everything. So I'll get there. Like, I get a lot of gold. Look at that for gold. Gold pins, the shine of it. Oh. I mean, that's the way it is, guys. It's just take everything that you can. I can't just say it enough. I can't say it enough. Because get what you can of everything, guys. Now, I've a few yokes to take apart still. And too many magnets here now at the moment too. But I have I have a lot of stuff to take apart still, guys. Some of them magnets, we keep them there and you wouldn't even want them. Do you know what I mean? That's a magnet. That whole blue yoke there is a magnet. This one here is a good old strong neodymium magnet. So I'll just leave it stuck to it. That's shred. Throw it out. You keeping stuff. But yeah. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks. And I'll get you during the week. Don't forget to come across to my channel during the week, guys. I'll be busting some of these out, some of these ballasts, as they say. Ballasts, I love ballasts. I love them so much. Quite dirty, as in dust wise, it's quite dirty. But nice copper to be had in ballasts, guys. Do you know what I mean? Made in Germany. But they're there to be had, guys. So you can sell them that way to scrapyard if you want. Like, what's it worth? At the end of the day, I'm not too bad with weighing scales in my head. I always did have a good weight of what I had. I used to fish years ago, and I know nearly every day what weight is in stuff. That there now is a definitely 6 kilo. So you're talking about 6 kilo there, 60 cents a kilo. It's only worth 360. Way more than 360 in the copper. I can guarantee you that. Alright, guys, I'm out of here, and thanks for coming in. Please like, comment, subscribe, share out this channel, guys. Share it out to your friends, family, whoever is out there that you want to share that. But at the end of the day, guys, you help me and we all help one another. That's the way it is. Like, scrappers, as I said before, is probably, the scrapping community is probably the best community out there, as far as I can see, of helping one another. If you want to know something, ask, they'll help you. No bother to them at all, okay? So, I'm out of here. Don't forget, with a dirt to the hands, if you know it loves me, hit that thumb button, guys, and I much appreciate it. Alright, thank you, bye bye.